Good morning. Or in this case, for you, afternoon. I guess I'll... This is the right way to spell it, right? Like the... Okay. I guess I'll just wait for people to gradually come in to be asking, why the fuck are you doing this? I meant to check numbers. I meant to check a number before I started doing this. Damn it. Layla, can you look up two numbers for me? I need two numbers in specific. I need you to look up on Bulbapedia what Spearo's attack and speed stats are. And I mean base. Because I don't remember what they are. Let me make sure I have this in properly. Yeah, I do. Okay. Making sure I spelled it correctly this time. Okay, I did. I love this glitchy effect because it looks like he's gonna pick Charmander, but he actually picks Bulbasaur. Alright, I'm curious what my stats are. Oh wow, my HP. Alright, that's good. Yes, it says 40 out of 10 because I changed it in that menu. But it'll change back to 10 of 10 after this is over. Dragon Rage is OP until Misty. Until after Misty. Once you beat Misty, it all goes downhill from there. Like, in my casual playthrough that I'm still playing, I haven't, like, I've skipped fighting Surge and Erica. I need to grab my phone. I did not see what my speed stat was. It was 13. This is a pretty terrible Magikarp. I have my work cut out for me in the beginning. Ah, 3 encounters already. The only good thing about Magikarp currently is its base speed is 80, which is higher than anything right now. I think I can take on a Spearow at level 7. Which is what I'm going to do after I get this. But I need to make sure that... I know that both Spearow and Bulbasaur have less than 40 health at levels 7 and 9 respectively. I just don't remember how fast Spearow is. I think I'll outspeed him by like 2 speed points. But my defense is respectable enough. I don't want to see him as long on screen. And thus begins our epic quest with our Magikarp. Okay, so I have 2 potions. I'm gonna go buy more potions and Pokeballs. This is a lot of encounters for Route 1. I only need 2 for this fight. I shouldn't get one shot by a oh, it's right, it's Pidgey in this, not Spearow. Oh boy. Ha, still hit. .15 speed. Hit it both times. Sweet. Despite a 67% accurate attack. 2 easy levels. This early is really nice. The other thing about this is I pick up literally every item that I can, because I'm gonna need to for not only later in the game, but also for money purposes. Even though going out of the way to do that is kind of insane, because sometimes I take extra battles just to do it. But I have the early game strats for this. Like, that'll be important. Damn it, I went higher than I thought. I am going to... I think I can fight every trainer in this without using up all my power points for this. Let's see, Weedle... Yes... Yeah, there are only 3 trainers in here. I don't want him walking. Yeah. So the good thing is every Pokemon here goes down in 1 Dragon Rage. There are some Pokemon that, up to certain levels, will go down in 1 Dragon Rage. Like, I think Pidgeys at level 16 go down to 1 Dragon Rage and don't require any more damage. The real hard parts are when we have to go face, like, Erica and Koga. Because, well, Erica mostly, because Erica's grass type, and that's, like, the biggest threshold for us at this point in time, and will continue to be. Yeah, I have enough power points for this. Pretty content with this so far. I think this is another potion. Oh, there's another antidote. Good, good, good. I think there's an item up here. Nope, there's not. Okay, so after all of this, I have figured out now that I can go do the first battle in the gym and then I'm gonna have to go heal. I don't know how I managed it beforehand. But this early game experience is really nice. Like, I'm able to outspeed the Onyx that Brock has, I'm pretty sure, even at level 9. Though I think I'll be 10. The worst part about this run, actually, is that Magikarp takes a lot of experience to level up. Like, for instance, I didn't level up after the first battle. Magikarp isn't that insane experience group. So every time I get a rare candy, I'm basically going to be using it right away. I think this is the only Pokemon that outspeeds me in the beginning of the game. And it's pretty much only because it's 2 levels ahead of me. I had to go heal anyway, so I'm not going to worry about taking damage. 22 speed. Pretty sure it's enough. What I might actually go do... I could go train. Yeah, because I pressed the button at the exact right frame for it to happen. At 22 speed, I'm pretty sure outspeeds Onyx. I should have watched the task of this game. It has all the notes for this fight. That's fine. Alright, let's go Brock. I'll take this thing out. Oh wait, no, Onyx is level 14 in this. My bad. If he uses Bite, I'm fine. No, it's gonna outspeed me. I forgot it's level 14, not level 10. Doesn't matter though. I will not be evolving this Pokemon. It will continuously stay a Magikarp. Which means I have to catch a lot of Pokemon. Well, not a lot. I have to catch Pokemon to be able to use HMs. I only need to use 4 HMs though. 1 through 4, which means, and I also want a poke that can learn Dig. Why do they give burn heals here? I don't think I'm gonna run into a poke that knows that I can get a free one in. Alright, I'll go train, then I'll go back and heal. I'm gonna fight literally every trainer in this game except for a few. But early game experience is vital. Because while I may not outspeed Misty Starmie, I think I'm pretty sure I 2-hit it with Dragon Rage. I just need to be able to take hits. The major issue is that our special stat is absolute ass. So we need HP. But by then we'll know Tackle, which won't really do a whole lot with our attack stat being abysmal, and its damage is 35, or its base power is 35 in this game, as opposed to 50 in Gens 4 and beyond, or 3 and beyond. It's also 95% accurate. Normally I wouldn't be opposed to just struggling, but I don't remember how many pokes some of these people have. Let's see, Spearrunners do the top chick, because she has 2 pokes, so I'll fight her. I'm pretty sure she has 2 pokes. I actually didn't pay attention to see if she had 2, I just know that the first one's a Rattata. So with my 8 attack stat, we're going to be using Struggle. Oh god. Maybe I'll get crits because my base speed stat's 80. Huh. Little did you know you made my attack stronger by using Leer. I'll go heal after this fight, because I can't keep using Struggle. Oh. This'll... Struggle always hits. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Everything's calculated. In this part of the game, at least. I can't guarantee everything else. But you'll be seeing a lot of this during this run, going and healing. Because I need to go back and heal Dragon Rage power points very frequently. Especially since it's my only attack for the time being. I think I can fight everybody on this route. I know you have 4 pokes. I think it's 2, 2, and 2. The other thing is I gave my rival Bulbasaur to make this a lot more difficult for me. Because at the end of the game, Venusaur knows Razor Leaf, and that's a I'm pretty sure with a Venusaur it's a guaranteed critical, almost guaranteed critical. So nothing I do with stacking my stats will change the damage that it sends. I outspeed a 14 Spearow with my 14 Legna. Every little bit of early game experience is important. I said I outsped a 14 Spearow with my 14 Magikarp. But every bit of early game experience is super important. I'll learn Tackle on this level up. Mind you, it's the only other Tackle I'll ever learn in this game. This Tackle is the only attack that Magikarp can learn in this game. Yeah, I knew this had potential to take 2 of these. Because those things are fat. Actually, no, I catch a Spearow over here. That's not what I wanted. How much experience do I need? You won't give me 93 experience. That's what I want. Damn it. Caught it. Actually, I should probably name these things just to have other stuff named. I know I have 1 left, but I don't remember how many Pokemon diverse girl has in here. Oh great, immediately as I walk in. You can learn Strength. I don't remember if you can learn Dig, so I'm gonna leave you alone. Sell that. I am suspicious, man. Yes. And with this knockout, we will learn Tackle. The strongest of attacks in this game. The only move we learn in the game with our super amazing attack stat of 9. It'll lead us to the Holy Land. Do not want one of you. Those are always nice to have. This'll take this hit. No, not my attack. Oh nice, I missed. Oh my god, 3 steps perfectly. Ooh, this is what I wanted. Level 10. Okay, so if it stays in the ball after the first shake, it's gonna stay in the ball. Damn it. We'll do some damage to it. Probably should have done first, anyway. I can just heal after this. It's no big deal. Okay. Please stay in the ball. Got it. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. Damn it. Whatever. Die. I needed that so badly. Oh, that'll be nice later. Not right now, though. Actually, yeah, I'll go in here with no health. Yes, I'll heal his health. I know that their ringing can be kind of annoying. I'll heal after this fight. It just makes the fight go faster by about 2 seconds. There, they don't even have to heal it. But I'm gonna heal anyway. I really wanted that Paris. So badly. quite have this mapped out like the speedrunners do. Not quite. That is so disheartening to see. I mean, I had to go back and heal anyway, but... That's a critical hit. I wished I had landed. So, for those that aren't familiar with mechanics of Generation 1 Pokémon, every 100% move, a la Dragon Rage, has a 1 in 256 chance of missing. I just got a 1 in 256 miss. How many more trainers are in here? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to go heal anyway, but I'm trying to decide whether I'm gonna use the escape rope now or later. And I've determined I'm gonna use it later. Or I can just not fight all of them. Only 4 of them. With the way I'm doing it, 4 of them are required. Normally only 3 are. But 10 Dragon Rage should be fine. If my attack was higher, I would be sticking just using Tackle the whole time. So I think only fighting those 4 I'll keep enough Dragon Rage for the rest of Mount Moon. Let's see. I think it's 2, 2, 3, 3. Which is just enough. Speedrunners they make saves in here, and then they make specific movement, and they don't get any encounters in here except for 1. I need to make sure I evaded her. It's actually you can't buy repels early in the game. I don't know how long I intend to do this today, but I will be required to do a fight here. But we're gonna grab this up here to sell. Yes. I think I could go 1 step lower. Alright, he's a long-range trainer. You can do, trainer fly off of him. And normally you wouldn't actually be able to beat the whole game with Magikarp. But with this event, Magikarp, you can. This is an item I will need at the end of the game. Or during the whole run period. But I haven't made a use of it yet. Oh no, there's only 3 that are required. God, these encounters are hurting my feelings. Unfortunately, I do not have any more Pokeballs for you. And I won't be able to come back here after I leave. So the reason why this Magikarp is special is because, and the only reason I'm able to actually use this legitimately, quote unquote, is because this actually was a true Magikarp that was, you know, actually used. In 1998, Japan had an event, Magikarp, that they sent out. And, yeah. That's the only reason I'm able to use this Pokemon the way it is, otherwise I would not be doing this run. So there's only 2 more fights. I forgot that the other dude is a shorter range trainer, so you can walk away around him. My speed was pretty good. I'm pretty sure both Coughing and Grimer have over 40 health at this point. I know Voltorb doesn't. It has a lower base HP. But I'm pretty sure Coughing lives this too. Oh no, just Grimer. Okay, cool. So I actually sat and tried to figure out the other day what I was going to do about HM slaves, and it took me until yesterday to determine that I'm just going to do them normally. I think there's a Great Ball in this area. Yeah. So I can try to go catch the Paraskin if I felt like it, but I'm not going to. Because what my idea was to glitch in a Mew, and then, yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. So we'll do the first fight, because I'm pretty sure I'm faster than both. I'm not doing Misty yet. I'm not doing Misty yet. I have to do other shit first, but I can do the first 2 trainers here. Oh, really? Okay, give me just a second. Is that better, or do I need to turn it down more? Oh, it has a lot more HP than I expected. Also, how good is my... Okay, good. Damn. Good. You haven't answered me yet, like, is this good? Or do I need to turn it down more? Or did I turn down the wrong thing? Actually, what level am I? 18. How close am I to leveling? Okay. Okay. Maybe I will go take on Misty. No? Okay, cool. How much health do I have? 40? Just because I feel like it. Oh, I meant to frickin' buy items. It's alright. That's why I went and sold everything I did. Oh, it's a speed tie. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna outspeed the Starmie. Beautiful. Good timing. Yeah, I knew Starmie was a 2-hit KO. She just happened to help me out by using an X-Defend instead. Alright, let's go back and sell even more shit. I'll be able to sell them later if I need to. I'll buy a few of those now, because I don't really want to have to deal with, what's it called? Rock tunnel. I'm already an hour into this. I am not ready for this fight. I'm not mentally ready. I can beat this. I didn't heal. I have 7. I was not gonna let that thing be able to use sand attack, so there we go, level 20. I would evolve here, but we're not gonna do that. Okay. I'll just use Dragon Rage. I don't care. I'm not gonna sit there and let Leech Seed kill me, because I think he knows Vine Whip now. What? We're evolving. Evolving? What does that mean? Alright. I'm gonna go heal. How many experience do I need to level? 1126. Actually, I think the first dude only has 1 poke, so I'll take him on and then go heal. I know he has 2. Good miscalculation on my behalf. Good miscalculation. Please don't tell me the second one's a Metapod. Oh, even worse. I should have used this on the Caterpie. There we go, Strength Shot. That's what I want to see. Oh, now you outspeed me. Should be able to knock you out this turn with this speed drop. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now I can go heal. Because I'm not going to go take that on with just Tackle. I'm not strong enough. I have 11 attack. Another one in 256. Great. Great. 2 of those, and they're like 30 minutes apart. That was perfect, actually. .47 speed, 34 defense, but 13 attack. Some pretty good stats. Yeah, I think this is the highest a Pidgey can be. Oh no. 15th the highest a Pidgey can be, and I'm still faint to a Dragon Rage. This won't go down in one hit. I know. Don't poison me. This should knock it out. Oh, come on. My attack is too low. How many do I have? 2. I should be able to do this guy. And then, yeah, he only has a Mankey. He only has one. If I hadn't missed that last one, I would go do the next fight, but I have to go heal. I forgot about that. I'm gonna go heal anyway. Normally I just would have tackled. But our mini Gyarados has good defense, so. So the thing that really sucks is, I can't get a Pokemon that can learn Surf until Fuchsia. Which is really far into the game. But also at the same time, I can't use Fly until I beat Erica, so okay. Due to Machop's low base speed, it actually has a chance to not critical with that. I don't remember what everybody else has up here, so I'm not going to risk my health being lower. Yeah, the early game's gonna look like this, and then we're gonna get to the... Wait, I can do this to the Onyx. One health isn't that bad. Oh, beautiful. Look at that 13 attack. I might get through the SS and... I don't know how much... Don't know how many pokes this girl has. I think she has 2. I think she has 2. If she has 3, I'm kinda fucked, but if she has 2, I'm fine. Okay, good. Though I think the second one's neuter and female. So, I'm gonna risk that. Crit didn't matter. Yep. That's what I figured it'd be. Now that I don't want to see. And so the stat boost that I got for... And that is the worst possible thing you could have done. Good thing it didn't poison me. The sad thing is I've missed more Dragon Rage so far than I have tackles. Don't do it again. That might actually make it where it takes 2 hits now. Yep. Just don't poison me, please. Thank you. I'm going to go heal anyway. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one has 4, or no, has 3 pokes. I'm not fighting the big guy. I think she'll be okay. But see... No. I'm not. I'm stealing her money. She gave it to me because I beat her fair and square. She could have taken me out. I can't get that item without fighting both of them. I still can't believe I missed 2 Dragon Rages already, though. That's the thing that's actually surprised me the most about this so far. Her friend is a cute Pokemon. I'm pretty sure she has all grass types. Oh, thanks for the host. So I figured out the order of how I'm doing things, because I almost always have the whole weekend to do stuff. So I will do something Friday, Saturday, and Sunday every week for the foreseeable future. I think I have enough. Don't tell me you have 4. Tell me you have 3 or 2. 3 or 2. 3 or 2. Fuck. Though I think one of them a chop, so I can get away with it. On. Fuck. Pretty sure he has 1 Machop. I can get away with Geodudes, I can't get away with Geodudes. Good, okay. Nice crit. Just keep doing that. He's eventually gonna get a crit, too. There's his. He's supposed to have already gotten 3. I've gotten 2 in a time. He's only gotten 1. He has a high critical hit move. That's insane. No, the way high critical hit attacks work in this is, like, if you have a base speed like me, if I was using Karate Chop, I would almost guaranteed get a critical hit every time I used it. But Machop's base speed is so low compared to mine. I will need that. Oh, when I get done with the SSN, I want to try to do swag. I want to try to do the PC thing. You know what? I don't feel like walking. I love being able to do that. Okay. So, is there anything I can sell now? I think I picked something up I can sell. I'm keeping this HP up for a little bit, because I'm gonna need health. Anyway. So I'm gonna keep it. Lena, do you think Rot got the memo, or do you think he's busy? That's how I'm supposed to be taking damage. I'm gonna heal this, because Drowsy doesn't go down in one hit, and if he criticals Confusion, I faint. So... Disable Dragon Rage. How'd I figure that one? Good, I hit. Good, I knocked him out. Good, 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 good. Okay, I need to keep that one. Yeah, exactly, it's yours. Damn it, I did it too slow again. Okay, how many do we have? 8. 1, 2, 3, I think. This thing will kick my ass, but... Am I good? Am I good? Of course I'm good. I wouldn't be fighting you and your Butterfree for no reason now, would I? I'm 100% okay with that. Our attack is now 15. That's amazing. Me too. I try to time it right. Okay, so this will require a tackle. Thank goodness that missed. This one will also require a tackle. That is not something I like seeing. Okay, fine, I'll switch out. You're gonna make me switch. Oh, that crit. I'm gonna use Dragon Rage first. Oh, that crit so mattered. This thing will destroy me if I let it. Good. My attack stat's high enough. So I am going to fight the rest of the people on this route and catch a Pokemon. Those are the kind of Pokemon that I don't like seeing. So I have fought literally every trainer so far. Well, not literally. I have fought every trainer outside of Mount Moon so far. This will take this. Actually, it would have been nice for you to land that. If you landed now, it would have been a 2-hit. Crit's just fine too. Don't poison me. Thank you. Good, didn't get poisoned. Okay, well I still need to catch a poke here. Here we go. Please be an oddish. Good. Zor will do some damage. It's the only attack it knows. But I think a Great Ball is guaranteed to catch. Or almost guaranteed catch. Yep. Wait, oof. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, if I don't catch it on this, I have to run. Or heal. Good. So I can't catch it with the Great Ball at, 80% health, but I can catch it with a Pokeball at 100. Logic. And I really need a Pokemon that can learn Dig and Strength, and then one that can learn Surf. And then we'll be all good. Not buy yet. I need to sell first. I need that. I need that. So, okay, yeah, we can buy. I don't want to buy Ice Heals. 7,000. I already bought Repels, so. I know I didn't go heal. I'm a special type of stupid, aren't I? know what I could have done instead of catching Oddish. I need to go grab a Diglett. This is gonna take me a while, because I'm gonna be going in and out of here. So, there's an item I can get in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm sorry if this part takes a long time, guys, because I'm going to be fighting pretty much everybody in the SSN. That's gonna hurt. I don't remember how much this takes. Oh, okay. Oh god. Damn it! Didn't mean to do that. I was so busy mashing through it. Yeah, you'll never evolve. I need a crit so badly. There we go. Wasn't talking about you, I didn't want you to crit. I don't remember if this takes it or not. Oh, it does. One HP. He doesn't fight me. These guys do. I think the next dude only has 2. I don't remember if you can escape rope out of the SSN. No, you can't. Do I one-shot Pikachu with the Dragon Rage at this level. I do not. I'm just gonna knock you out. That's all good. I'm gonna have to go heal anyway, so... I need another rare candy. This is an ether, right? Oh no, it's a max ether. It's even better. I will need that for the late game. I will be putting that in my box later. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting off of this, I think, 3 more times. Pretty sure it's 3 more times. We're gonna do this floor. And I'll finish that one later. Because that's where my rival's at. Actually, that should be incentive to do that part first, but... Where's my second tackle on this? That doesn't have a modifier to it, I should say. If this crits, that hurts a lot. I don't want to use Dragon Rages if I don't have to. Told you, I got this all calculated. I remember everything up to the SSN pretty well. After that's when I get kinda hazy. Oh great, it was a crit, so it's gonna be a crit every time. Level 18 does not go down in one hit. There will be certain Pokemon I will attack with just Tackle, but Staryu is not one of them. I need as many ethers as I can get. But once we get off to SS Sand is when the spike in difficulty happens. That's a true difficulty spike. Because nothing is one shot by Dragon Rage, I think, once we get past Vermilion. Does this one have an item in it? Yes, it does. I can sell that. A 21 shelter. Which, conveniently, I have one Dragon Rage left for. Thought I had two. It's a good thing he didn't have two boats. Okay, so there's that one dude left to fight. Everybody on this floor, everybody else that I have to fight on the next floor, and then my rival. And then we'll be good. And that's it for the SSN. And when we get done, I'll put the max ether in the PC along with the SS ticket. Because I won't need the SS ticket anymore, and I will not need the max ether until the end game. So I don't want to have it in my bag taking up space. The ethers, I think I have times where I'll use them. I try not to if I don't have to, though. One dude down here. $17? Good. They all go down in one hit. That does not. That's potentially lethal. Good. Don't know why I made that movement, but I did. You don't fight me. There's like 2 rooms where I don't have any fights. You just called me a pup. This guy's 2 Growlithe. Oh no. There's someone that has 2 Growliths on here. You're gonna take 2 tackles unless I crit. I crit the second one, of course. Naturally. I'll just do this before you poison snake me. And poison. Oh, you didn't poison me. They called a poison sting though. That sucks. Oh, just so you can poison me. Cool. And I miss. Nice. Even better. You don't fight me. You don't fight me. All 3 of y'all do. You require tackles. Hey, Yerm's missed. Good. I think I need... I don't remember what level other dudes was at. I got 2 good rolls. Do I love Pokemon? Do you think I love Pokemon? That's the question. You could have used Leer, that would have been great. Or I can crit. Oh, I forgot another Arts Poison Sting. Okay, that's enough. I don't think 2 was. I can sell that. You don't fight me. Yeah, you're an officer person thing. No, done. How many are left? There are 3 rooms left. Y'all don't fight. You have growled. Yeah. I don't know if that mattered. That has a move that can hurt me. A lot. I'm pretty sure, so I'm just gonna do that. Just don't burn me. Good. I think that's all I need to do, yeah. Yep. Level 30. 17 is my attack stat. I was level 32 in my casual playthrough doing this. Oh, because that's a rare candy. which I will use right now. Yeah. I'm gonna go heal. I could just use an ether, but I want to save those, because I know I'm going to need those later. And I'm pretty sure the chick wants to fight, so... Told you to do it 3 times. So now level 31. That's pretty good. I can survive rival. So the hardest part about the rival fight is actually the first poke, not any of the others. It was this room, right? No. It was this one. Damn it. The third room is the only room that has fights on it. I was gonna heal health before this next fight anyway. $23 doesn't do it. I don't remember if 18 does though. 18 does not, which means Surge is gonna suck, because I'm pretty sure his is 18. Alright, let's heal. Health. Curious, how much money do I have? 15,000. There's a lot of money at stake here. He's already caught 40 different types of Pokemon? Is that even possible right now? I don't know. Okay, well it means at least I don't have him using Sand Attack. I will use Dragon Rage twice to make sure he does not. If he missed that... Okay, good, I got my crit right back. Probably should have healed, actually. Don't. Okay, good. Now I'm healing. Shit. I should have predicted that. But... oh. Idiot. Good. That fight went a lot easier than I expected it to. Him not using Sand Attack was actually the best part about the whole fight. With that, I fought everybody here. Yes, that was 100% necessary. Now, normally I would go do Surge, but no, we're not doing Surge yet. I don't think we're high enough level for him yet. Oops, I'm so used to mashing B. I actually didn't think I'd be this far in the game this fast. But, you know, things happen, I guess. I suppose the goal now for me is to try to get to Celadon. Which actually won't take me too long as I don't make bad movement in Rock Tunnel. Which I'm bound to do. Actually, I wonder if there's a man key I can get. Do not remember all the pokes I can get yet. Damn, I should have got that Diglett. I don't know if there's anything I can catch here for Dig. Oh, there it is. That's something for Dig. My attack stat's terrible, so this should knock it out. No, I needed something to use Surf. Um... Okay, now I know I just healed, but I'm gonna do this. Because it'll be fast. No, wait, no, it won't. Never mind, no, I won't do that. So I don't remember how many of these fights are mandatory. I think I just do the mandatory fights for right now. Oh, why am I not using my bike? There we go. Well. This is gonna take forever. I hate 5-turn wraps. Not a big fan of critical hits. If I wipe out, I will lose half my money and go back to Vermilion. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. This isn't a Nuzlocke. I'm not that narcissistic. I just know what I'm doing now. Because I've already done a casual or semi-casual playthrough of this, so I know what I'm doing for the most part. I actually wish you'd use string shot and not tackle. So the thing that sucks, honestly, about this is because I'm not doing Surge, I don't get a defense boost right now, which would actually be kind of pivotal, but I'm nowhere near strong enough to fight Surge yet. I'm gonna heal Poison and see what it does. Okay, good. Thank goodness that didn't land and disable Dragon Rage. Get away with tackles on this. Actually, Dragon Rage doesn't matter, I'm going to heal. Alright, now that we have a Mankey, I'll make this a lot nicer. So the bad thing is I don't have Flash, so I actually don't really know my full way around Rock Tunnel without Flash. So we're just gonna be winging it. But first things first. I will be using, I think, 4 of my 10 here. Because I think Cubone's defense is really, yeah, Cubone's defense is insanely good. And Slowpoke just has too much health. Good. Because this fight would have been like 12 times longer if he disabled Dragon Rage. I know where some of the first trainers are, but I don't know where all of them are at. I get through the first 3, then I have to go back and heal again. Disable Tackle. Or Dragon Rage, yeah, that's what I meant. Because I need all 4 for the next one. I'm using repels here because I don't want to fight random encounters while I'm in here. It just takes too long. Ow. That did a lot of damage. Basically, if I can get an extremely low range of any attack, I get an extremely low range of any attack. Usually I would just ether, but I'm not gonna do that. Like I said, I need to keep those for late game. Once we get the Celadon, we'll have more. We'll get more. Speedrunners do something else. Oh, right. Forgot about this guy. Nice crit. There's a dude I try to evade because his Pokemon knows self-destruct. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm just hoping he uses Defense Curl, I guess. There we go. Karate Chop crit will not kill me. Low kick crit will kill me though. And that is not something I'm gonna risk. Because if I miss and he hits, I'm doomed. So. That was really nice. I'm just gonna use 2 Dragon Rage on these things. And never mind, if I get crits, I'm fine. Actually, no, we'll just use Dragon Rage. Even though my crit ratio is decently high, it's not worth it. With an attack of 19, it's really not worth it. Okay, so now that I remember, I could have missed this guy. And not had to fight him. I can miss this person up here. Okay, so this is the tricky part. I think. Yep, I could have missed her. Okay, so now we have a fat Pokemon. That's how fat Jigglypuff is. It has 81 health at level 21. Yeah, no. I'm gonna switch out to you, and then switch back in. That won't kill. But I'm switching back in. Because I don't really care that it's getting some experience, but I need to keep it alive for the next fight. Yeah, that's allowed. I'm not, because I'll run out of power points. And I'm not trying to use shit. But I want to do something fun for the next fight. But it's going to be really freaking annoying if I don't get it. I'm going to save before it. Actually, am I going to though? Am I going to? No, I'm not. Okay, now I know what that floor looks like. Okay, now I know how to dodge all the people that I can dodge. Okay. Okay, so my last repel is not gonna last the rest of this area. Damn it. It's gonna do a lot of damage. I'm so frustrated, I'm forgetting where stuff is, where people are again. I was all the way up against the wall last time. Yeah. Okay. Now the fight I was talking about, I'm gonna save before. Because, damn it, it's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I just wasted 4 steps. I think I have to fight it, so I'm gonna save before it. Yeah, I have to take this fight. I can take the first one, I cannot take the second. So I'm gonna heal this turn. I'll see if he does it. No, he did not. I want to see if I can get this to work. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna reset and I'll do the fight normally. Damn it, I thought he'd use self-destruct. Good. That's what I wanted him to do. I can take a Geodude's explosion, I cannot take a Graveler's. Self-destruct on a 2 HP Pokemon. I find this way more entertaining. And see, now none of my Pokemon are alive, so I can't keep switching out to him. And he still got all the experience, so... I still hit a trainer anyway. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough Dragon Rages. You take 2. Well, I'm gonna have to use Dragon Rage now. So I'm definitely not gonna have enough. What's your last one? Another Slowpoke. I'm just gonna Ether. I don't care. I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Because I don't have another Repel. I'm bound to hit at least 2 encounters. Probably could not. I probably didn't even have to use the Ether, but it's alright. There's another one I can pick up. No, I would have needed 2 for this. Yeah, that just does way too much damage. If I had crit the first tackle, I was good. Poison's doing 4. Gus is doing critical. Oh. see, 31, that's 124 steps. I'll be good. I can heal. Without having to worry about the poison knocking me out. Actually, how many Dragon Rages do I have left? 6? I won't heal at the Pokemon Center. I don't want to actually mess up movement. Hit an encounter. And yeah, I know there's items in here, but I don't know exactly where they are, so I'm not going to try to get them. Yeah. So that's the first one. And a heal. Because I need to set us a warp point anyway. And maybe I only needed 2. Yeah, whatever. Nice critical. I didn't say for you to get a crit back though. The second one's a Zubat, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I don't have an issue with that. I think I need to hit him. I think I need to hit him once to be able to knock him out. Yeah. There's a switch behind this poster. Let's go push it. Because logic dictates that. And with that... we're all good. So I do need to heal. I know I can't cycle in here. I need to heal health. I'm going to do the boring thing first. But see, now everything is a 2-hit at least. Just don't use smog. There we go, that works. Oh, never mind. Of course, I get punished. Pretty sure that's enough. Yeah, now that's not something I'm messing with. Actually, I gotta talk to him again. Sellable item. Is there anything I can pick up over here? Yes, that's an HP up, I think. Yep. Good thing that missed. I think this kills now. Are you shitting me? That crit hurts a lot. Well, I know I need at least 3 to knock it out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. Good. Come. I did pick that up last time, good. Okay. I have no idea how many items I have in my bag. I think this is a rare candy. How much experience do you need? 85. Okay, I know that thing's a moonstone. Do not remember what this is. It's not a rare candy. Okay, I swear there was another rare candy. It's alright though. We'll just fight you, use the rare candy, and go. Those HP ups did not do me justice. I only got 3 health out of it. If a level 11 Grimer can get past Dragon Rage, then I can have to do it to him. I know that one of the things here is a moonstone. And if I pick that up, I'll just toss it. But because it's not worth anything. Yeah, still over 3,000. It's all rare candy. $36 is not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I do have to go make room for items, though. So we will head out, because I gotta go sell stuff. And I'll heal while I'm at it. I could've just dug. I don't know why I walked out. I used to have something I can dig while I'm in there. I don't remember which people sell what. Okay, so we're not buying anything here yet. I can sell that. You sell stuff I don't need. You sell stuff I need. No, wrong dude. You sell stuff I need. Good. I just need one of these. And this is not the guy I actually needed to go to, but needed the guard spec anyway, so it's kind of a good thing I went and talked to him. It's this guy I needed to talk to. I'll just buy more of these for the moment. And when I can get full heals, then I'll just sell everything. But I needed the guard spec. I'm gonna need that for Tutelar and the tower. Okay, so I have the key, I have space freed up. I know that other thing's a moonstone, I just don't remember what this is. Oh, that's horn drill. I can sell that. I will need that. Okay, so I have 14. There's 5 people left. I need 5 for Giovanni. Really sure for Giovanni. I didn't want to use Dragon Rage anyway. So, yeah. I was about to say, this dude predicted my disable to go away. That turn tried to disable me again. So, as long as I have 7 going into Giovanni, I'm fine. I don't think I should have fought this guy, because that means I can only use 4 over the next 2 fights, because there's 2 fights I have to do before Giovanni. Because Giovanni's Kangaskhan requires 3. Damn, that's not what I wanted. I love when it eats man puts. Actually, I think you have 3 pokes, don't you? Yeah, I shouldn't have fought the other dude. It's fine, I think I can get away with 6 on Giovanni. Well, that hurt a lot. And I have to use Tackle on him. I can't use Dragon Rage again. I really limited myself by fighting that other dude. If he uses... Course. And of course it hits now. I cannot miss a Dragon Rage. So I will switch out to have something faint. I just cannot miss a Dragon Rage. And I can't use a second one. Because it's too early to use another either. If I hadn't used one earlier, then I would be fine using one now. Good thing he didn't poison me, huh? This crit. Yeah, there's an iron over here I can grab. Normally I'd use something like that for money, but since Magikarp sucks, I put every stat booster I can onto him. If I hit the next one, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch anyway. I think his next poke is Sand Slash. Good, now you're in range of Tackle. And I missed it. Great. If he has Sand Slash next, I'm kind of fucked. Oh, he has 3 pokes. Right, they both have 3 Pokemon. That just makes this Kangaskhan even worse. I thought he only had 2. So I really crippled myself. He does have a Sand Slash that I need to heal against. Let's see, that's 4. Math. I'll go fight someone else and then leave and come back. Just be better that way. I have like no attacks left. It's actually pretty crazy. And I need to heal. We'll use a super. Because Hyper Fang will hurt. Of course. Because why make it easy on me? Am I gonna have to use struggle? I'm probably gonna have to use struggle. Reasonable time to heal. Worst time to be confused. Oh my lord. Jesus Christ. Good thing I actually bought those earlier. But seriously. No. I don't care. No. I am not using that. Just knock me out. Shit. Not using Dragon Rage on 3 health. For real. There. That is not something I'm gonna take lightly to. I'll see what a crit does. Low kick. That's a crit low kick, okay. How much health you got? I'm gonna have to struggle. Sweet. So first, let me heal my health. Because struggle's gonna start doing recoil. Damn it, cat. Get one turn of struggle in to finish it all off. Bam! Literally have no moves left. Now we go fight Giovanni. Almost 3 hours. It's not bad. I just had to do this all over again. And this is the reason why I needed all these Dragon Rages. Two rock types. And wait for it. Wait for it. The king has come. At level 29, has over 100 health. God. A 5-hit Comet Punch? Well, we'll just heal that off, won't we? Damn, Kangaskhan is strong. Oh good, he used guards back. Now we can leave. I don't even know why I did that. When to go over here. And I have to come back here anyway, and I'll do major shopping when I get here. For the time being, I don't need anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and open Saffron while I'm here. I'm gonna be doing another gem battle for a little while. So this place is why if we were using a normal Magikarp, would be why we can't finish the game. First let me use this, so that we can't get hit by Sand Attack. Hello, buddy. I think this thing has exactly 80 health. So, bye-bye, buddy. How convenient. We leveled up because of the thing that we would evolve into. This thing's gonna continuously use Roar on us. Oh, damn it. It normally just sits there and uses Roar. I can get rid of... Thank goodness for that move. Yeah. But that's why we chose it as Bulbasaur to be the starter. I'll end up fighting all these guys. Wait, how many things do I have left? 6, yeah. Just not right now. But the only move I can use to hit them with is Dragon Rage. Though at the coming levels, it'd be great to have the move Nightshade. Need that. I think this is a rare candy. No, it's awakening. That works. What's down here? Ooh, another one of those. So I'm gonna fight everybody on this floor. I think getting the fuchsia will be the last thing I do for the day. So that put me a good way through the game. He has 2 ghastly, which means I'm going to use 4 of these. The Marowak will take 2. Let's see. This is, wait, this guy has 2? Or just 1? He has 1. So this will take 2. I'll be to 8 when it comes to upstairs. So I should be fine. Should have done that first, actually. Normally I wouldn't get the soul scope and all that stuff, but I needed the experience anyway. I'm getting a lot of... Oh, damn. At 81 health. Yeah, I think Fuchsia would put me at 3 hours. So to get 3 items on Cycling Road. I got these 3 fights. Did 4. Did 3. Good. Maybe I'll do... let's see. I have stuff I'll have to sell, stuff I'll have to put in the box. Of course I'll hurt myself in confusion, because why not? Just don't crit. Come on, Lagna. Don't crit, please. Oh boy. Talk about lucky. The repel will wear off shortly. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll get through Safari Zone and teach all the HMs, and then I'll be done for today. Because I'll have every HM that I need after Fuchsia. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to see. Could've used that crit 2 turns ago. Drowsy. don't have awakenings for no reason now. Fine. The next dude has 2 pokes though. If he has 3, it's gonna be a problem. Oh, he has 4. Even better. Oh, but I can take Z-Bits out with Tackle. It's just when he decides to have stuff that isn't Z-Bit. I'm completely okay with you constantly using Supersonic. That's not a guarantee confusion. And Ligna's not hitting himself this time. What's your next poke? A Rattata? Okay. Ligna's doing really good about this whole not hitting himself in confusion thing. Another crit knocks out. I don't know about a normal hit. He won't be able to crit anymore by using focus energy. Oh, nice. Nice roll. Eradicate. I don't remember what his last is, but I'm saving Dragon Rage for that. Ow. Everything does a lot of damage. Yeah, I can't be taking that kind of damage. I have plenty of money, I'll just buy more potions and stuff later. As long as it doesn't get crit, I'm okay. If he just used focus energy like the Rattata, we're fine. Because then he couldn't crit at all. I could have used it on him. That's fine. Just don't hit yourself in confusion. There you go. Good job. Alright, get this Poke-Flute. Good, I had barely any steps left. Okay, I cannot fight the girl. The hell just happened? There we go. I don't remember if I can pick this up or not. I think I have enough room to pick this up. If I do, I'll sell it. Yep. Alright, now I have a lot of money. Cycling Road gives me some really important items. 3 to be exact. That last fight took forever because I didn't have enough Dragon Rages. Oh, Bill's PC. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. There. Yeah, so I'll do the Safari Zone, and then that'll be that. We'll get 3 HMs in the matter of not very long. And I will not be able to use Fly yet. Now, I might as well just go ahead and teach it while I'm here. And I gotta go catch my surfing Pokemon too. First things first. I missed the rare candy. Sweet. Oh wait, no. The rare candy's in there, the power point-up's down further. Duh. Wow, I'm stupid. I'm getting a crit would have actually been less damaging. That's gonna take 3. Raise my attack again, that'll knock it out. Are you shitting? Okay, good. Good. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. internet's terrible right now. I don't want speedrunning. I don't have room, are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to go back down the fuchsia because I didn't go healing fuchsia. That's what we'll do. Because I can't fly yet. So it's not any time I'm gonna need it. I think I'm higher level this time, so we're just gonna throw a Pokeball at it. It can't hurt me, so all it knows is bubble. Okay, seriously, if I can't catch this... There. Now you teach this Surf Mickey strength. And put everything away and sell everything. Very top fly. Damn it. Okay, so we need to use that. Do I have full health? No. And that's all for today, because... yeah, that's all for today. So, we beat 2 gyms, we skipped 2 gyms. But I made it in the future. I have no idea what my path is gonna be the next time I do this. So, that'll be at about in a week. I think a week from today will be the next time I do this. What a monumental task this is. Alright guys, well, I gotta go, and I will see y'all next time. Probably, well, I should be streaming tomorrow, but I will not be streaming this. Anyway, see y'all later. I'll fix that tomorrow then, or by tomorrow then. Alright, bye guys. Alright, fixed it.